Hey everyone, welcome to the Generally Magical podcast, where we talk about Disney, running, books, and much more. Today is a special edition, and we're going to get some tips from Julian. So take it away, Julian.
Yes. 3 tips for D23 that
Oh,
I
yes.
would
Ooh.
say,
Ooh.
succinct, 3 succinct tips that would be like, if you're thinking about it and you watch this in 2026 before you leave for Anaheim, these are 3 things that I would recommend. Number one, it pays so many dividends to stay close to the convention center. And like within walking distance to the convention center. It is just a madhouse trying to get an Uber, a Lyft, trying to get around to get to the main entrance or the main entrances. I actually was staying farther out, and I switched at the last minute to somewhere that was like on the same block as the convention center, and very, very, very happy that I did. Just putting that out there. That's first and foremost tip number one. Tip number two is to always just be cognizant of the people that you're standing in line with. I think us Run Disney people know this, but just make friends with anybody and everybody in line. It is a pack to get through the weekend, and you just never know when those people are going to come around and be standing in line for something that you really want, and you were busy getting merch and you weren't able to get into the standby queue in time, and so this person is in a position where they can get you into the thing. So make friends with anybody and everybody and go into it very open-mindedly. And also my last tip is to eat and to replenish your soul, because it is a marathon of a weekend, and there are so many opportunities to just like sort of like lose track of time and just like get lost in all of it. And just remember to eat and to take care of yourself, because it is definitely, you don't want that to be the factor that like makes a fantastic weekend not good. And then the last thing is, because there are so many Disney fans that are in the cosplay, in full costume, doing the thing, like approach the people and say something to them, say something, compliment them, like thank them for being into it, like get the photo. So many people that were just in just complete just like in the theme, like in the cosplay world. I think that is what fills their cup and what makes, like, I could never do that. I mean, I feel like I already kind of do with Run Disney, so I didn't have any obligation.
Yes, you do.
Well, at an event like D23, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna I'll have my shirt and my hat. I'm good. I don't need to do the cosplay, but just to let those people know, like thank you for getting into this, because you're helping get me more excited. The best cosplay I probably saw, one of the best, was, I posted this on my story, was Old Hag talking about how she's excited for Villain's Land.
Oh.
I about fell out of my chair watching that, because she just said it so like it was just the poetic justice of like, I'm very excited. I'm a very big Villains fan, and I'm very excited about the Villains Land and the Magic Kingdom. And it was awesome. This individual dressed as, I mean, full makeup, Old Hag, and I just said like that's what's doing it for me. So
how many old hags will be at Princess Weekend?
Oh boy. Should we take a bet on numbers?
Should we take a bet?
Yeah, we'll have a little bet after the podcast is over and just be like, all right, 25,000 people running. How many of them are going to be old hags?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think having those tips and all the things that you have shared have been super helpful and is gearing me up for hopefully getting there for 2026. I know we've talked about it. But having a little bit of a roadmap and a friend that has been there that I can basically leech onto and be like, show me the way, Julian.
We'll do our best.
It has been a complete pleasure. Again, this has gone way too fast. We definitely have to have you on the podcast again, because yes. I can listen to you talk all day. That's basically, that's the end of my story, but anybody else want to add